Well, when choosing a team to represent you in your time of need, there are some things to consider. So Nico LaHood with LaHood Norton Law Group is back, and he has some great advice this morning. Good to see you, friend.
Likewise,
Thanks for coming back in.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about someone maybe watching right now, maybe our viewers or someone you know and love, needs a good team to have their back for whatever situation they're in. Obviously, we know who to call. We want you to call this team right here because they're the best. But let's talk about how easy or how hard it is to narrow down good representation. What do we look for?
Well, it's tough because there's a lot of lawyers out there, and some lawyers just can kind of say a lot of things, but do they really produce? I always tell people to look for character and competence.
Okay.
So competence meaning that what is your experience? As you know, in our office, there's 7 lawyers. 6 of the 7 of us were high-level prosecutors, so we understand both sides of it. You also need to make sure that whoever your representative is a trial lawyer, because when the government and the defense cannot come to a resolution, the only way you resolve that is you go to a jury of your peers. So you want to make sure that whoever represents you has experience as a trial lawyer, because in the end, that jury is going to make that decision. You want to know how good they are in trial. Now, when it comes to character, you want to make sure that there's a lawyer or a firm that doesn't just look to you as another payday. They really understand the consequences and how this case is going to affect you, your children, your grandchildren, whatever it is. And you want them to be bought in on the result, not just the process. So.
Yeah, this is a big deal. This could be life-changing. You want a team that has your back every step of the way, and I know you all are very humble. You don't like to toot your own horn, but you mentioned you've seen both sides of it. You've got an amazing team out there that experience really, really matters, and I know you pride yourself on that.
I do. I learn from them every day. We work together. When I served as district attorney, everyone in the office except David, he was a federal prosecutor, worked with me in the DA's office. So we all prosecuted at a very high level. We know what the government, how they put the case together. We know the law enforcement agencies, what they should or shouldn't do. And we're just there to check homework, to make sure that the due process, fundamental fair play is afforded to our clients. And then when the government can't agree with the defense, and that happens a lot, when what they want as a result is different than we believe is appropriate for our client, well, then our resolution is to go to a jury trial. And we're blessed because we have a lot of trial experience.
Yeah, you really do. You have a really good team out there. I've met several of them. Good people, good team to have behind your back. Let's say, first thing, if I'm in a situation now, what's the first step I need to take? Is it immediately to call you all? It depends on the situation.
Depends on the process.
I know we talk about what
where
to do
you're
first.
At, right?
Yeah.
But don't talk. Right? Don't call Nico. Right? We talked about that. But you don't want to say anything unless you have someone that understands what the questions are really focused on. So you don't have to say anything. But if you've been arrested, you need to start the process of meeting with lawyers. When people come see us, I say, go talk to 2 other lawyers, because not every lawyer is the same. I'm not there. I'm not there trying to sell them on anything. I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to educate you and inform you about the process, about what you're charged with and what you're exposed to, and about our experience. Ask me about our experience. I welcome those type of questions. I think the proof is in the pudding. We have some very, very good results for our clients. We care about the process because they're scared, the family's scared. When it comes to your liberty and your health, it's
you don't want to mess with it.
Yeah. And so ultimately, you want people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, well, that's why you need a team like this one. Thank you, friend. It's so good to see you. I'm going to give the viewers more information on how you can get in touch with Nico and his team. LaHood Norton Law Group, you can find them on 410-210-797-7700 is their phone number. LaHoodNorton.com is the website, and you can find them on Facebook as well at LaHood Norton Law.